Okay, so this video is for the subject monetary policy and central banking. The specific topic for this video is the Central Banking Authority, which is essentially the monetary board of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. So we have here an article from the BSP itself, so bsp.gov.ph. Okay, so governance of the bank or the central bank. So they have the monetary board. The powers and function of Bangko Sentral are exercised by its monetary board, which has 7 members appointed by the President of the Philippines. Under the new Central Bank Act, one of the government sector members of the monetary board must also be a member of the cabinet designated by the President. So the new Central Bank Act establishes certain qualifications for the members of the monetary board. So in a way, there are, qualifications, and they should be experts with regards to finance and the economy, right? Economic management. And also prohibits members from holding certain positions with other governmental agencies, in a way to ensure their independence and to do away with self-interest conflicts, right? And private institutions that may give rise to conflicts of interest. With the exception of the members of the cabinet, the governor and the other members of the monetary board serve terms of 6 years and may only be removed for cause. The monetary board meets at least once a week. It's actually a term of 6 years because there's also the term the president, right? Meets at least once a week. The board may be called to a meeting by the governor of this Bangko Sentral or by 2 other members of the board. Usually the board meets every Thursday, but on some occasions it convenes to discuss urgent issues. In the exercise of its authority, the monetary board shall, these are their, functions, powers, issue rules and regulations it considers necessary for the effective discharge of the responsibilities and exercise of the powers vested upon the monetary board and the Bangko Sentral. Direct the management, operations, and administration of the Bangko Sentral. Essentially, it's still an organization. It's a large organization, monitoring and controlling the whole financial system. Reorganize its personnel and issue such rules and regulations as it may deem necessary or convenient for this purpose. The legal units of the Bangko Sentral shall be under the exclusive supervision and control of the monetary board. Thirdly, establish a human resource management system which shall govern the selection, hiring, appointment, transfer, promotion, or dismissal of all personnel. Such system shall aim to establish professionalism and excellence at all levels of the BSP in accordance with sound principles of management. Okay. And then compensation structure based on job evaluation studies and wage surveys, subject to the board's approval, shall be instituted as an integral component of the Bangko Sentral's human resource development program. So anyway, they need to be competitive, with regards to the rates, so that all these people who are experts would work for the BSP, for the monetary board, instead of in private institutions. On the recommendation of the government, appoint, fix the remunerations and other emoluments, and remove personnel of the Bangko Sentral, subject to pertinent civil service laws. Okay. Essentially, the BSP is still a government agency, provided that the monetary board shall have the exclusive and final authority to promote, transfer, assign, or reassign personnel of the BSP, and these personnel actions are deemed made in the interest of the service and not disciplinary. So provided further that the monetary board may delegate such authority to the governor under such guidelines as it may determine. Fourth, adopt an annual budget for and authorize such expenditures by the BSP in the interest of the effective administration and operations of the Bangko Sentral in accordance with applicable rules and regulations, of course. And then lastly, indemnify its members and other officials of the Bangko Sentral, including personnel of the departments performing supervision and examination functions, against all costs and expenses reasonably incurred by such persons in connection with any civil or criminal action, suit, or proceedings to which he may be or is made a party by reason of the performance of his functions or duties, unless he is finally adjudged in such action or proceeding to be liable for negligence or misconduct. Essentially, they're being held responsible and accountable for the actions. It should be made for the benefit of the economy or the parties concerned, alright? So currently, these are the people in the BSP Monetary Board: the chairman, Benjamin E. Jokno; members, Carlos Dominguez III, Felipe Medalla, Peter Fabila, Antonio Abacan Jr., Bruce Tolentino, and then you have Anita Linda R. Aquino. I think this is SSS, right? This is LBP, I think. Or they might have been changes, right? But essentially, these are the same people that you see in finance news and business news, okay? Alright, so that's it for this one. Again, we have the monetary board and what they do, their functions and their powers, right? Okay, so that's it for this one. Thanks, and